blew a lot of coverages, man. Stuff that we went over and shoot around, stuff like that. We just didn't carry over.
Offensively, everybody missed shots. Not just you, not just Nick, like the whole team missed shots. How do you handle it when that starts to happen to an entire team?
Well, I mean, it's got nothing to do with the defensive end of the floor, though. I mean, you could have some carryover, right, in terms of your energy, because you feel a little down about the shots, but mistakes that we make are mental mistakes, and not paying attention to what the game plan should be.
What's an example of that? What's a mental mistake that you guys made as a team?
Pick and roll coverages, and when we're getting the shooters and how we're playing them, when we're switching like sizes and things like that.
Byron obviously changed the personnel tonight. Anything else he can do?
No, I mean, I think it's more of an internal thing. It's more of an individual thing. If guys want to compete, when things are good, it's very easy to compete and claim to be competitive. When things are tough, it's that's when you really see who is and who isn't.
I said on the radio that this was the first time I really felt, I know you've had some bad losses, this is really the first time I felt you guys didn't compete the way you want to. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, it looked crazy.
What happened?
Not sure.
Sacramento coming in Tuesday. What do you want everybody thinking about when they come to practice tomorrow morning?
Just come with your thinking caps on. I think that's really important. You can't afford to have mental mistakes or just blowing coverages and giving up easy opportunities because of that. Can't afford to have those.
What did you think of the line changes?
It don't matter to me. I mean, I think it really just depends on how Jeremy handles it and how Carlos handles it. And I think they'll both do extremely well with it. But ultimately, no matter what the lineups are, still got to perform. Still got to step up there and play and just make sure guys are in the right frame of mind and emotionally in a good place to step out and perform.
How does it change the team as far as the puzzle of how you attack teams with the lineup changes?
I mean, it alters things a little bit. With Jeremy's aggression and penetration and, losing that attack and, Carlos' ability to post and space the floor. But you also gain some speed defensively and some length defensively, so you're trading things off.
So where do you see Jeremy in terms of his development?
Just continue developing. Just continue working. I talked to him a little bit after the game and just continue to stay with it. It's not something that he should be completely down on himself about. And just continue to work and continue to get better. And I think he will.
Did you get a sense that he was a little down about it?
Well, I'm sure he was a little down. I mean, it's a natural reaction to be down about it, right? I'm sure Carlos was too. And, then after that, you just, you accept it, you deal with it, and then, you go out there and you do your best from that point forward.
Byron has said that he doesn't know if the defense he's trying to teach, these guys are capable of playing. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not very complicated. I mean, him and Jim both have really simplified the defensive coverages and the defensive packages that we run as compared to some of the other teams that we see and the mix of coverages that they have depending on what the other team's playing, right? And we have a very, very simple defensive plan, and if that's not retaining, we gotta really think a little bit more about maybe we need to do more repetitions of it or something to make sure it sinks in.
Is it really as simple as wanting to compete, or is it more to it than that?
No, I mean it's everybody wants to compete. I think it's knowing how to compete, and also, true competitive instinct really kicks in when you're down. Like I said, a lot of people are competitive at things that are rolling their way, and things that they're naturally good at. But it takes a true competitive person to, when things are down like this, to really step up to the plate and go after it.
And Kobe, even when you account for all the injuries this season, obviously the new pieces, where should the team be at this point?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer that question. I've never really projected out where we should be. It's really tough. Obviously, don't want to be here, but here we are. So, got to figure it out.
What's keeping you going right now?
It's a process. It's a process. Like I said, I'm a naturally competitive person, and these moments, from the outside looking in, I know everybody's kind of waiting for a blow up or something like that. But honestly, I really enjoy the process of it, and the challenge of it, and trying to figure it out. Not everything's going to be, great and champagne and, you know, celebrations and winning championships. You got to go through some hard stuff too. And if this was the Titanic, I'd go down with it. I'm not jumping off.
Are you able to still build, a team identity even through losing like this?
Yeah, well, this is where you really find out which your identity is going to be, right? You find out who's really competitive and who's really going to step up and take the challenge and who isn't.